man? I'm sitting here with our very own Skyler Mehal. What's up, brother? Skyler and I go way back. We played in bands that played with each other at venues, and he was always kind of the hot guitar player in town. And got to sit back before or after my own set and watch him, and he was amazing. Played with a lot of different singers, songwriters, bands, and got to see a whole spectrum of your capabilities. And when the opportunity came to bring him on the team, we jumped on it. He does all our web stuff and the photos, details. And it's been great because he's kind of this non-biased take. He's got his offices upstairs. He'll come down when we're stirring on a guitar and, what do you think about this one? And he really knows how to approach the instrument, get the most out of the guitar. So yeah, man, this is a guitar that I've handed you so many, and I was excited to hand you this one. We just got it in. I'll preface this by, we just had a 64 Fiesta Red Strat that we all loved. It was 100% original. It sold like a week ago. A few days later, this lands. It's a 1962 Slab board Strat. So really checks the boxes off on collectability factors for pre-CBS. You've got the big fat Brazilian rosewood, aka the Slab board, which changed the same year, but later in 62. That's when the cutoff was. So this is in that Slab board era, Fiesta Red, which is a tough color, as we know. It's guilty until proven innocent. So we go really hardcore on proving that these are original Fiestas. But this one was undoubtedly real, totally original, except for a Hoagie, aka Holger refret, and the new nut. So Aaron Hebert is a huge fan of the Holger refrets, and the guy does incredible work. We love seeing guitars that have had the classic Hoagie refrets. Other than that, original Slab board Fiesta Red. I mean, it's kind of everything. For someone who I hand a lot of vintage guitars to, kind of, what's it like when you finally play one with real frets on it?
I mean, it's
game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's just like, it speaks differently. You get a little bit more sustain out of it. This feels like butter. I mean, this neck is beautiful. It's like got a nice taper to it. It's just super resonant. Like, these frets are all just flawless too. I mean, you pick up a vintage guitar and the frets are, old, flat, and tired, and sometimes it's hard to get all the notes the same. Like, there's not a dead spot on the neck. So, I mean, for me, it's kind of a no-brainer to throw some new frets on there and give it new life,
We've covered this a couple times. It's like, there was a day and age, even when I was here and I was younger, it was like everybody called it, has it been refretted, has it been refretted, it was kind of a thing, you wanted original frets. Throw that out the window, because I mean, I've had to do it too, and I've preached this, and then when I have my own original guitars, I'm kind of like, do I want to refret it? I end up doing it, and I never look back. You get all that amazing kind of voodoo and mojo from a vintage guitar, the tone, how you're inspired when you pick it up, all that, but it drives right. I mean, that is everything. So I tell everybody, if you're thinking about it, get it done. What matters is that you have somebody that keeps the integrity of the instrument. It's not gonna screw up the guitar's bones by butchering it in a refret. But Hoagie, man, he laid it down.
It's clean work for sure.
Do you notice a difference in slab board and veneer?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the necks, they just feel a little bit more resonant, like there's more sustain, especially with the rosewood. It kind of just like a good coupling. You know? Yeah, I would say it's a notable difference for sure. Yeah.
For me, it's like, I notice sometimes it's a little bit snappier with the veneer, and I really, really dig it. I have guys that are like, just kind of like, all I'll bother myself with is if it's a slab board. Don't text me on anything else. And I've sold them, a really cool veneer, and they're like, this is the best Strat ever. I do like the rosewood slab boards because the chunkier slab of darker wood. So a Strat that's more like inherently kind of bright, jangly, a little bit wild. It feels like it kind of tucks it in. It's a little bit creamier and compresses those highs a little bit. But sometimes the veneers they're wild for a reason, You want a Strat that's a little bit more bitey and just slinky. I don't know. Do you have a preference on custom colored, what your favorites are?
Not particularly. I mean, the Fiesta's cool. Like I like that they're all a little bit different.
Yeah.
And this is just like a classy look, But I wouldn't say I really have a preference. I mean, typically I'm not really a Strat guy, but every once in a while one pops out. And this one, it really does sing and play beautifully. I love that they're all a little bit different. I mean, I think I'd probably prefer the sunburst look, honestly.
Really?
Just because it's timeless. But for custom colors, they're awesome. But they don't really like get my goat or anything, But
I have always loved Fiesta, even when I was like a kid and I'd come into a shop. I just thought it was just such a exciting, sleek color. So they are one of my favorite custom colors. I think I generally say it's my favorite custom color, but a cool, you know, surf green or something like that. Awesome. I love it. I mean, you have to think though too, in 1962, somewhat of a conservative time, that color, like imagine walking into a music store and seeing Fiesta Red, just the name is like so cool. But so to me, this is like one of the most classic, like loved by all custom colors. You can't go wrong with it. Fender's been reissuing it forever. A lot of the small builders who have been doing like, this is my custom build Tele or custom build Strat. First custom color they end up doing is Fiesta Red. It's just like, I think it's somewhere deep in people's heart is just, they wanna see that guitar. So anyways, I love it. Like you said, I see you play, you know, in your own personal context, instruments that aren't Strats, so I thought this would be kind of fun. Throw this in your hand and just get your own take, see how you approach it, maybe a little bit different than some of the regular demos we do. Today we're playing through a Vibrolux Reverb, kind of the tried, true, and trusted, straight up, clean tone. This still has the 3-way switch, and that is original for this guitar. And if you want those kind of in between 4th and 2nd position, make it 5-way, you have to kind of stick it in the middle. It's a little trick. If you're not hip to that, that's how you achieve that. The easiest way, which is what I end up doing, is pop that 3-way out, put a 5-way switch in there, and you're just like locked in, easy access. So I'd love to hear all pickup options on this. So if you wouldn't mind at some point kind of getting that stick in that 4th position, that's kind of magic for me, but do your thing, I'll step away. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.